I'm taking the cheapest flight every day for a week to see where I end up. And to make things interesting, I've set myself 3 challenges to complete along the way. After spending the past day in Tirana, it was time to head to stop number 6, Rome. We just got off the bus, we're in Rome city centre, and it's nice to have a little bit of sun because we've been drenched the last few days in rain and cold weather. So to have a little bit of sun is nice. I'm gonna head to the hostel and put my bag in, and then we're gonna do a little bit of exploring. I'm walking to get breakfast and I've stumbled across a water fountain. Now I've seen loads of videos on TikTok with these on how to drink it properly, so we're gonna give it a go. There's a trick to it, like a method. I'm gonna see if I can do it. So, a bit slippy, nearly fell. And there's water there, and we have water in my shoes. So the trick is, you put pressure here and it comes out here and you drink it, and I'm gonna get this fall over me, but we're gonna give it a go. I done it. I did not expect to actually be able to do it so well first time. I did get a little bit wet, but it was mostly perfect. So I've got myself some breakfast, got myself a nice coffee, and then 2 croissants. But I have to book the Colosseum because that's the first point of interest we're going to be going to. I need to get tickets now so I can skip the queues, because apparently the queues can be massive, although it is a Monday, so probably not, but just in case we'll book them online. So the Colosseum tickets are sold out online, but we're gonna take a walk to the Colosseum anyway and see if we can get some on the day, because they do have tickets for sale on the day. It just means waiting in the queue for like half an hour or an hour, whatever it is, but we're gonna do it. And if there's no tickets left, then we'll just see the outside. I literally put about 5 sugars in this iced coffee, so I should be bouncing for the next few hours with the little sleep that I've had. We're here, we're at the Colosseum. There she is, right behind me. I don't know where the entrance is. We're gonna walk around and try and find it, but I mean, I'm kind of just in awe of how magnificent it is. Like, this is like 2,000 years old or older, I think, and it's still like mostly intact and still standing. The Colosseum is of course one of the 7 wonders of the world, and the first wonder that I've seen. It's like I'm gonna be waiting a long time. That's the queue start there for the ticket office. Goes all the way along here, right down here, and probably bends round. That queue is really long and I don't have much time here, so we're just gonna look at the outside and I'll eventually come back to Rome at some point. The Flavian Amphitheatre, originally named after Emperor Flavius, who built it, is a testament to human ingenuity that has stood the test of time. Taking roughly 10 years to build and holding up to 85,000 people. It truly is a great wonder of the world. If you come to the Colosseum, watch out for the bracelet trick. Someone just tried it again. I always miss it on video because I've never filmed it at the time, but this guy threw it at me. So he didn't come up to me and try and put it on me, he threw it at me so I'd catch it, and if I'd have caught it, he probably would have tried to charge me. I just let it drop to the floor and walked away. So never ever catch the bracelet, never let it on your wrist, never touch it because they will charge you. It's nearly 2 p.m. and I'm getting a little bit hungry. So for the first time in like 2 years, I'm gonna get a Too Good To Go. Now Too Good To Go is an app where you can get highly discounted food because it's going to be thrown away. The restaurant I'm ordering from is called Benti, and I think it's a vegetarian vegan place, so there's a chance that what I get is vegetarian, not vegan friendly. Hopefully it's all vegan friendly though, and it's €2. Apparently the original price was 6, so I'm saving €4. Probably isn't going to be a lot of food, but we'll see when we get it. I've got my Too Good To Go box. Should we see what it is inside? I'm hoping it's pasta. It could be anything. I think it's rice. Ah yeah, it's rice and lentils. We're gonna enjoy this in front of the Colosseum. Are there many better places to have your dinner than in front of this? Next up, the Trevi Fountain. No, no thanks. I'm from England, but I don't want it, thank you. I'm sure, thank you. It's just happened again. I got some on video this time. We've made it to our second point of interest, the Trevi Fountain. Now it's tradition to throw a coin in the fountain to bring you good luck, love, fortune, whatever you want. You make a wish, you throw it in. So that's what we're going to be doing now. Now it's tradition to throw the coin over your shoulder backwards. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a few seconds, make a wish. Got it? 3, 2, 1. I hope your wish comes true. Now the truth is, throwing a coin into this fountain probably isn't going to bring you good luck or good fortune, but it does bring good fortune to some people, as every night The coins are collected and donated to local charities. So all the coins thrown in do go to a good cause. No, UK?
On holiday?
Yeah, we're travelling. Not in Italy, but first time in Rome. So I've been to Venice.
You've never been in Africa?
No, I've been to the Canary Islands,
Yes.
which is technically the continent of Africa, but never Africa.
One day come to Senegal.
Hopefully, I'm going to Morocco next month.
That's my present for you.
No, thank you.
I say why.
No, no,
Say why.
no.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay.
Nice people who look like Africa. I'm really happy for you.
No, I don't want it, but thank you. There's two things left to do whilst in Rome. The first is to check point of interest, and the second is to have a local food. Now, the food is what we're going to do first because it's about 6 p.m. Italy is, of course, the home of pizza and pasta. So that is obviously what we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting the pasta. And one of the best ways to get pasta whilst in Italy is fast food pasta. Normally, pasta in a restaurant is expensive, like 20 euros, and takes probably 20-30 minutes to prepare. But if you go into a little size fast food pasta restaurant, you can get pasta within 3 to 4 minutes at the cost of about 7 euros, and it tastes nearly as good as the restaurant versions. Hi, which pasta's vegan?
Tomato one.
Can I have that then, please?
Yeah.
I've just ordered me pasta, and as soon as I paid, I started a timer on my phone. We're going to see exactly how quick this pasta is to cook, and it costs, I think, 7 euros. So I've got the pasta now. It took 5 minutes and 55 seconds for a big pot of pasta like this, and it only costs 6 euros. You're not gonna find pasta that's as good as Italian made pasta for that cheap anywhere else. And it's cooked to perfection. It's just as good as restaurants, but a quarter of the price, and takes a quarter, if not less, time to cook. Just want to add, it took 6 minutes to cook the pasta, but did you see the size of the queue? It was massive. It was out the door, like round the wall, down that side. It was huge, and they still got it done in under 10 minutes. Now that we've finished the pasta, it is time to go to our third and final point of interest. And that is, of course, the Vatican City. Now, technically, we're no longer in Rome. We're no longer in Italy, because the Vatican City is its own country, and it is the smallest country in the entire world. It's about 15% of the size of Central Park in New York City. That's how small it is. And about 20% the size of Monaco, which is the second smallest country in the world. The parameters of this country are literally, basically, within this square. These pillars here are basically the border, the basilisk, those pillars, and then those buildings there. This square is literally the size of the entire country. It was actually Mussolini's government in 1929 that granted the Vatican City statehood. Before then, it wasn't an independent country until it was recognised in 1929. What I did miss out is the basilisk actually has a large grounds at the back of it, which is included in the country. Not a massive grounds, but it probably is about the same size as this square. So double this square is the size of the country. Now, the Pope is the head of the Vatican City state, and he has full judicial powers over the entire state of Vatican City. Actually, that fence there is the border, not these buildings, so it's even smaller. What's mad is that all across Rome there's just these random archaeological sites that are slightly lower down than the actual street level, that are just pieces of history preserved. Not very well preserved, but preserved nonetheless.
I like it in England because no black, no white. I people, everybody.
That's cool.
I love it.
Liverpool.
And you're my brother.
Liverpool.
Take it for you.
No,
Don't give
no, thank you.
This is my symbol.
No, no, thank you.
No, I don't give anybody. I give you praise on the
Okay,
for you.
okay, let go of me. Let go of me.
Take it for you.
No, let go of me. So I just had another run-in with a bracelet guy, but because it's night time, a little bit dark, and I was in a not so busy area, he decided that he'd grab me when I tried to walk away. So be careful for that, because if it's late at night, they might get a bit more risky and try to actually manhandle you a little bit. It's getting late now, so I'm heading back to the hostel. I've got to reveal the 7th and final place of this week of the cheapest flights. So the 7th place is a man, Jordan, for £19. I'll see you in the morning.